Hi, and welcome to this month Tween project, how to make a galaxy in a jar. So as always, we're going to start with what you are provided. You guys have your wonderful large mason jars with your lids. You're going to want your lids. It's a two-part lid, just so you know. You have your ring and your flat bit. Keep both of them. You're going to want them. It is important. And then we have our paints all taped together. And we have our bag of something called polyfill. This is basically what they use inside of toys and blankets and cushions. So it's nice and squishy and soft. We have our lovely glitter, our wonderful selection of mica powders, and last but not least, our popsicle stick. All right, so what you will need is water. That's it. Now, I have my water in my handy dandy cup because I don't have a sink. But you can use a cup, you could use the sink, because if you get messy, you could wipe down everything and then there's no more mess. Just a suggestion. Let's get into it. So we're gonna take our mason jars open. We're gonna fill the first third, which is about to here. Because if you take it and you go boop, that's 2/3, and then boop, that's 3/3. So to about here, just a guesstimate. And we're gonna fill that with water first and foremost. So take our water and very carefully pour it in. So about that much. All right. And then we're going to take one of our paint colors. You decide whichever one you want to start with. I think I'm going to start with silver. So I'm going to take my silver and very carefully open it up because it is paint. And then we're going to take our silver paint and we're going to pour just a little bit, just a couple drops. And like bloop, bloop. That should be good. Shake it off. And then put the cap back on so we don't make a mess and we don't cause issues. We don't like that. And then we are going to put our lid back on. And we are going to close the lid, make sure it's nice and tight, and then we're gonna shake, 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 shake. All right, so shake, 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 shake. And now I have my beautiful silver water. Ooh. All right, then we're gonna crack her back open, and with mason jars, take off the ring, and apparently the flat bit came with it. Sometimes you have to get underneath it and pop it off. So don't be worried if it's a little hard to get off the first time. So after we've done that, we're going to shake in some of our glitter. Now, with me and glitter, I always believe that there is never too much glitter. I love glitter. I think it's wonderful. It's sparkly, it's shiny, but it should be in its place. Meaning it should be in the jar, not all over the house or apartment or whatever. So I took about half my bag and I shook it in. And then we close the bag because we don't need glitter going everywhere. All right. And then we pick whatever mica powder colors we want. You can use all of them or you could use none of them. That's completely up to you. These are your galaxies, your nebula. You pick what colors you want. I am going to put some of my blue in because I always think blue looks really pretty with purple and with silver. I'll take a little bit. Boop. Tap that in. And yeah, then we just gently shake the jar to distribute the glitter and the mica powder. So I like to just swirl it like you can see. Ooh, you can see the blue and the silver at the same time. So next up, we're gonna take our polyfill, crack open that bag, and yes, it's gonna poof right out the top. That's okay. So just take a small chunk and pull off a little bit, and then you flatten it out, kind of widen it out, and you're just gonna plop it right down in there. And this is gonna be where you're gonna need your popsicle stick. So you're gonna just take your polyfill and kind of fluff it out, make it look kind of like a cloud, and then just pop it in. You can take your popsicle stick and just boop, 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 push it down, okay? So we're gonna keep doing this for a little bit. Basically, you're gonna do this until you get all of the bottom of the jar filled with polyfill and your water. And then, all right, push down. Okay, lovely, lovely. And you're gonna keep pushing down and making sure that it's all nice and there, okay? So we take another handful, pull it apart, thin it out, push it apart, make it lovely, and then we pop it into the jar. Take our popsicle stick, and we're gonna push, 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 push down. It takes a little bit because what you're doing is you're kind of soaking up some of the water into the polyfill. All right, that's actually not terrible. You guys might need a little bit more. This jar is a little bit smaller than what you guys have, but that's about good because we've got some polyfill at the top. So then we're gonna go back up to step 2 on your stuff, and we're gonna pour in some more paint. And this time I think I'm gonna do purple. And the purple is a little bit more watery. So we're gonna just go and pour in a good amount of the purple. And there we go. And then we go back and we close our lid. We mix well. And we go back in after that with some glitter and our polyfill. All right, so there we go. So you're gonna wanna make sure that you fill the next third of the jar with some water so that you actually have some momentum and some movement, unlike what we did. So after we've had our paint and we put our lid back on the paint, and we have our water, we have our really cool silver at the bottom, and then our purple. And then we're gonna shake in some more glitter and some more mica powder. All right, so, shake in some more of our glitter. Whee! I'm just gonna finish it off. And then on this one, because I used the blue with the silver, I think I'm gonna use their really pretty silvery white with the purple to give it that kind of iridescent look. I think it'll be really pretty. So go in, grab a scoop, plop it in there. Okay, beautiful. And then as we get closer to the top, we're gonna wanna make sure we put on our lid anytime that we're shaking in more of our ingredients, okay? So then we're gonna spin cycle. Get that moving and grooving in there. All right. And then we're gonna go back in and basically fill up the rest of the jar with our polyfill. Then we have our last bit. Pour our water in this time first. All right. Because I love me some differentiation in color. I'm going to go in with a little bit of our light green mica powder, because I like a little variety in my colors. Even though green in space isn't something that you always see, it is actually a natural color in space. Not just because of aliens. And I'm going to take a little bit of our green paint. Just a little bit, because it's a little thick. All right, and we're going to put our lid back on for that one too. And then I'm going to close my lid. We're going to shake it up. All right, ready? Make sure it's on there nice and tight. And then we're going to shake it up and spin it around. You can see that green starting to come through over here to make really cool colors. And yeah, sometimes the glitter's gonna stick to the bottom. That's okay. It happens to the best of us, no matter what we do. Glitter likes to clump. So shake it up and swirl it around. And then you have your very own nebula or galaxy in a jar. You've got your glitter to give you some stars. I like my paint differentiation with my green towards the top and my purple silver towards the bottom. And that is that. All right, I hope you all have a wonderful time. Be very safe. Everything is washable, so that's really nice. And be sure to join us next month for Tween Project, Make Your Own Lip Balm. All right, have a good night. Bye.